Hi guys, it's Jason Tan again. All right, so welcome to video number 3. Now, video number 3, I'm going to talk about technology that matters to your sales, to your prospecting, and have analytic tools support to help you to impress a client for conversion. All right, so this is what it's all about. Now, if you have missed the previous 2 videos, all right, video number 1 and 2, so actually we talk about 5 keys for a winning career in PropNex, in fact, to your business in real estate. So in video number 1, we talk about trainings, and 150 a new project supply, and the CES, Consumer Enrichment Seminars prospecting. All these matters a lot to your career in video number 1. Video number 2, we talk about team support, our signature training programs and sales system, and introduce what is our team all about, and we're the number 1 team in the whole PropNex. All right, now today, this video we talk about technology. Let's move on. Now, technology-wise, we have 5 mobile apps PropNex for you to download. So I won't touch all 5, just talk about one of the app called PA app. And in PA app itself, there's many features. I won't talk about all the features, just talk about some of the key ones that we can closely, immediately relate and can have a better understanding at an instant. So in this PA app, I'm going to talk about 11 features of a quick run through. Of course, we go in depth. We won't be going in depth, just a quick run through to talk about all these 11 features. All right, let's quickly go into it. Now, the first feature is our listing hub, and the second feature is our choke system. Now, listing hub meaning that when you post your listing up to this listing hub, automatically it can help you to post to 11 portals: 99.co, Nesta, HProp, SoReal, Gumtree, Carousel, SRX, iProperty, Property Queen, Soho, and Property Guru. All right, so one stop manage all. So you can always change the profile page, change the pricing, repost, all can be done here. All right, so that solves a pain point. Now, of course, you can automatically, at the same listing hub, you can automatically post to social media like Zoom, Google My Business, and Facebook. Now, I want to share about Google My Business in case you have not set up. We taught our agent to set up because it's a free virtual storefront provided by Google. Now, in this new CRM era, people will want to inquire about you either through 2 platforms, Facebook or Google. So if you are nowhere to be found, that's it. You will lose these referral leads. So please go and register your Google My Business, and you have a full, when people search for a name, for example, this Eddie Lim PropNex, for example, beside a phone line appear, one whole right panel of your full exposure is being displayed. Your client can see your bio, your photo, read about you, your service, your credential, your testimonial, and most importantly, your listing display here are all fit by our listing hub for you. You don't need to even maintain it. You maintain for you. All right. Now, the same Google, the same My Listing Hub will also fit your listing to PropNex.com, their own portal. So at a glance, you can see it's very very up to date. Map search, MRT search, cluster search, and so on, and you will display result. All right. So this is what My Listing Hub can bring you to. Now, the next feature I'm talking about is choke system. Choke system basically is something that imagine a seller engage your service. You can actually form a team of 10 packs to help the seller to market their listing. All right, so the seller will be very happy, very impressed, because he paid the same 2%, but instead of 1 agent, 10 agent, 10 times the exposure. So the seller is very happy. Now, as a lister, you can use this to pitch for exclusive presentation. At least it's something to sell, and you will win other agents that doesn't have this system. So you will have able to get an exclusive. Now, in the event of what happens is an open listing. Open listing, no worry. Because if you form a team of 10, you can fight and compete with a team of open listing of 1 agent or 2 agents. The chances that leads will still go to you, the chances for you to close the case increase tremendously. So that's the whole system of this choke. Now, as the person that join, the 10% that join your team to market for you are called a choker. Now, choker happy, super happy. Why? I join 1, I get to market 1. I join 10, I get to market 10. So 0 capital startup business. You don't need to do telemarketing. You don't need to do flyer distribution. This is what this system is all about. Exciting. All right. So you can search a teammate to form your own powerful team if you want to as well. Now let's move on to the next feature, new project. New project feature, the name says it all. So if you are familiar with EcoProp, all right, it's a third-party software. They have all the project information. Basically, PropNex create our own EcoProp, all right. So in this new project feature, you have all our project current project listing, you can see I have 151 project at this current moment. That you can have all the information at instant, immediately. All right. So you can before you click in, right, you can go and find a tagger. If your client is swing to the show flat, you can click this grab tagger. You can select a tagger. You can call them. You can click, and their phone will ring. The first to response will make a formal review, and you will see you in the show flat. So feature like that is possible because we have our own eco-prop, something like that. All right. So you can go. You can have a lot of how to drive to a show flat, how you can share this project instantly, an EDM is formed for you, send the client, latest star by, join hyper chat, all this is just so convenient. Now the center portion talk about upcoming project. Okay, so all the latest Singapore sales, latest M block is all displayed here so that you will know what is upcoming. So why important? Important because over here also talk about what is the per square foot PPR. So when the M block is done, the Singapore land sales is done, you can able to calculate the future potential launching price. As a result, you know the future price tag as compared to the current price tag. You can advise your clients the current one is a good buy because the new one is going to be higher price. Things like that. You can analyze in this angle. But of course, being in Pronext, there's again 95% chance or more that you'll be appointed by developer. As a result, you have a longer runway to do your planning or do your own way of prospecting to get ready your leads. So when come launch day, there's higher chance for you to have better conversion. So all these are the good things. Now, of course, overseas project marketing is also displayed out front for you. When this pandemic is over, when the borders open, of course, you are able to engage client to purchase overseas property. All right, so we're getting ourselves ready. So recently we just signed another 500 project from Sydney, and we are already doing some hotel seminars. All right, so these are for a new launch. So I won't go in detail. So if you click in any of the project, you have a lot of details. All right, from elevation chart, price list, presentation kit, files, e-brochure, artist impression, and all the things you need is all here. All right, and of course, virtual show flat for you to do virtual presentation, dollhouse for you to present is all here. All right. So next feature I want to talk about is called Spot. Now, Spot, this feature is a game changer feature. Now, it's only possible in PropNext. All right. Basically, what is it all about? Because we are generally the market leader, we are marketing almost 95% of the project out there. As a result, we do a super mega filter. This filter, you are able to what? Key in your buyer full information, and they can point you to which project that suit your client information requirement. All right, to what level? To not only project level, but which project, which unit room type, and which unit number level. It can pinpoint to the level. So empower who? Why is it a game changer? It empower even a resale agent with zero knowledge about new project launches. Just need to serve your resale buyer halfway. Go to Spot. All right, go to this Spot and fill in the requirement. Whatever appear, bring your buyer to the show flat is totally relevant according to their requirement. With zero knowledge, you engage the tagger, he present for you, he close the deal for you, you hit the high ticket item. This is very powerful feature, not to be missed. It's also very empowering for project agent because yes, you're in project, but I always remember 150 project information, you can't. So this is definitely a game changer feature. And with this feature, yeah, this one demo, you key in the information, display result. All right. So up to what level? Up to unit number level. This is the result. Okay. Which unit number, which project, arrange a viewing with the tagger, bring it to the show flat, and the tagger will present for you. All right. So the even better part is this. Your client already have a sheet of this result. They know, wow, this is what based on my requirement, and this is island-wide. They are totally convinced because Pronext has most of the project in the portfolio, so you don't miss out. And then, wow, I get to see all the information, like site plan and floor plan. Wow, I discussed with my wife beforehand, and when I go with you for the viewing, I'm more ready to commit. All right, so this is very powerful. You will definitely benefit your sales. Now let's move on to the next feature. The next feature is called auto-generate new project listing feature. Now in this feature, it helps you in what? To top up your stock in marketing. All right. Sometimes as a resale agent, my stock might run look, I may have 20 listings, but suddenly now I left with 2 or 3. I panic. So in new launch agent also, I panic. So what happened? How nice it is a place for you to top up your stock instantly, all right? With full knowledge of what you're advertising. That's what it's all about. So you can go to this 150 project database in PropNex, search for the project that you want to market or is hot selling right today, and key in the criteria of the star buy for a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, or whatsoever, and the result appear. You can select the star buy unit or the best buy unit, click the chat box, and click post. Immediately, the system will extract all the information right out and help you do a full write-up, post to all the portal for you, all right? And together with what? Together with the photo that's needed to hit 100% rating to your portal, and the floor plan, and help you post a video for you. As a result, this is how it looks like. For example, I've created one listing from Normanton Park, and even recorded this listing I have selected at block 510433, a 3-bedder is 1.738 million, and automatically post to all my portal. It saved me a lot of time. I don't need to do a study the whole day to find the right unit and save all the photos, learn how to write about it. It's so troublesome. Now it's only a matter of seconds. It's done for you. Isn't it powerful? All right, so this is a kind of auto-generate new project listing that can top up your stock inventory instantly for you every moment in PropNex using this app. All right. Now, of course, let's move on to the next feature. We have our .com feature. The name says it all. Basically, it can also help you create your own project website instantly. All right. So if you want to participate in any project marketing, go search for that project and click on the button, activate. Automatically, your website is up. All right. For what? You can use it either as an interactive e-brochure sent to your client, or you can actually market it in Facebook, or you can market it on Google pay-per-click campaign and start your lead generation campaign immediately. And do you have to pay for this? Totally free. There's no monthly subscription, yearly subscription, totally free for all PropNex agents. Now, next feature about that we have still inside .com is you can also automatically generate your own personal generic website. All right. So this website is your website with your full bio. Look at this, your full bio. And what's so special about website? Tell you guys. All right. There's lead generation element in your website provided for you for free, such as upcoming enrichment consumer seminars that talk about investment technique to learn and strategy to learn. They can look at it and register, and these leads that registered automatically sent to you, and you can follow up with them immediately. All right, isn't it powerful? All right, and of course, all the latest project marketing, 150 over of them are all updated on your own website for you without your effort. All right, and of course, all your current resale listings updated for you. You don't even need to update. All the latest news in real estate is all updated for you, such as latest statistic released by HDB HDB or URA price index is all updated for you, or all the news that is published in Straits Times by real estate is updated for you, so that a client will think that, hey, you're actually maintaining this blog. This blog is alive. I want to follow this website. It's all done for you, all right? And we know what to bring the client back to your website. Calculators, tools, all right? So we have mortgage calculator tools that help you calculate monthly installment embedded in your own website, done for you. TDSR calculator, MSR calculator, SSR calculator, all done for you to attract a client to come back to your website. Valuation requests, people always have the intent to sell, would like to check out their property valuation first. It's embedded in your website. You can inquire about valuation, and this list will be sent to you for you to do a follow-up. And even a built-in chatbot is done for you. They want to talk to somebody, you're not there, they talk to your chatbot, and your chatbot only has one objective: to generate leads and ask you to make an appointment with you. And when they do, a list is sent to you again. So that is a powerful personal website that will be created for you. All right, totally for free. All right. So next feature I'll talk about is our calculators. Let's quickly go into calculators. Now, we also have a lot of calculators, the basic one and the advanced one, all you need. I won't go through each and every one of them, just a quick run through. like pledging, unpledging, equity loan, TDSI, MSR, decoupling calculator, all right, progressive payment calculator with amortization table, something interesting done for you, mortgage for resale, amortization table, new sale, resale calculation with timeline, all done for you. Something interesting, special, 3-in-1. Project agent would love this. Calculator done from you for you that count 3-in-1, meaning what? It cover the project. If someone were to buy this new launch, what happened in the first 8 weeks, the timeline, right? From OTP to deliver SMP to exercise, and how much should be prepared. Such calculator is inside here. Home loan estimate, can he afford? How much CPF needed? How much cash needed is inside here. And then eventually progressive payment, TUTOP. Usually we have to do all 3 calculations separately. Now it's all in one. Very clever, this calculator. All right, it's done for you. Next, Saving Plus, very clever calculator, because we know that today growth for property investment is no longer so steep. All right, a lot of times it's a lot more gentler, the growth, or some is quite flat. How to justify that we can still buy property? Compare that, or should I put my money in stock or diversify in some other area, right? Now, guys, this calculator is to tell them that yes, you can still put money in property by going in depth to talk about rental, potentially you can get, minus your interest that you pay in installment, minus the interest, right, amortization, right, interest, and how much you lower the principal every month over a period of how long, minus all expenses, so you can see your money grow like a saving plan, all right, for 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. So you can tell a client convincingly, so if you put the money in this property after 8 years, how much you're getting back. So this is something that no one can tell them. So with this, they are more convinced to put their money here. Okay, so this is on top of the growth potential. Isn't it good? Stamp duty break even. So no one can tell me if I put the money here, very rich client, very rich. If I put money here, right? Should I, when you buy a second property, should I pay ABST or not? So a lot of people tell me pay lah or don't pay lah. Why? But now with this calculator, you can exactly tell them if you put this money in a second property, all right, you can afford, I know. It takes you how many months or year to break even your ABST? With factoring in amortization again, and the principal lowered, and of course, you know, all the rental. So with this, you are confident to tell your client that's very young, for example, 35 years old, hey, if you buy a second property, pay ABST, 4.5 year, you break even. You're only 35, go for it. Compare another scenario, maybe an older client that is at 65, for example, it takes 7 or 8 years to break even. You might not want them to go for it. You may want them to offload their property 1 before they go for the property 2. So things like that, you have an answer. So this is our stamp duty break-even calculator for you. All right. So of course, we also have buying, selling timeline calculator done for you. So you no longer need to stretch on paper to tell a client that, hey, you sell a HDB, this is the timeline, ask for extension stay. And then you buy a private, ask for extension, early movie and things like that. So yes, you can continue to draw, but not, if you have an app that can draw for you, like this, with this very nice drawing, generate a graph and send to them. How nice. All right, so it's all done for you. Okay. And of course, lastly, I want to share with this calculator called asset planning calculator. Now, this asset planning calculator basically is in line with our CRM. All right. So you can use this calculator and you can save this calculator for this under this client name forever. All right, forever. So this, you can create a bio of this Mr. and Mrs. Tan. Their earning, their expenditure is all recorded here. And instantly the calculator will talk about their affordability if you have to buy HDB, EC, or private. And they will also can give you an option to add if there's any property they want to sell. All right. So if they want, you also save all the sale proceed calculation, CPF, how much coming back, cash, how much coming back, all saved. And then it will also derive the available fund after sale, plus their saving right now, save, and auto propose 3 plan by default without you cracking your head. Plan A, if you want to buy a HDB, plan B, buy private, plan C, buy EC, for example. And if you think you have more ideas, you can add plan D, E, F, G, such asset planning calculator is saved under one client's name. Anytime you meet them again, you can continue where you stop. You can edit this whole planning of theirs over and over again. This, my friend, is our asset planning calculator. Isn't it good? All right. So this is just an example of the calculator. All right. So I want to share with you. Let's move on. The next feature I want to share with you is called the handover report feature. Now, this handover report feature basically solve our pain point. Those doing rental, or you always write, wow, long list of inventory, right? Very troublesome. Now, very simple. Take your phone, just go anywhere, or go to the unit, living room, take the photo of the sofa, the coffee table, the aircon, what's the brand, even defect like floor got a crack, sofa got a crack, wall got a crack. You can take note of everything, and your living room inventory is done. Then you repeat the same thing for bedroom 2, 3, 4, and master. And when you're ready, your whole inventory report is done and you save under a property name. All right, and you can send this report to your client, a very professional handover report. All right, so you can do your handover. And 2 years later, when you want to renew the lease, you can retrieve this report again and do your takeover. This, my friend, is a very good professional handover report. All right, so it's this feature that you don't want to miss. Okay, next, all the digital signing for all the essential exclusive commission form is all here. All right, so you can do digital signing. We have this digital signing feature for you as well. This is for you to explore. Now, I want to share with you one interesting feature that we created that matters to your future business. This is very powerful. All right, we call it the magic touch. Now, what's your future business? A lot of future business is all about CRM, if you agree with me, customer relationship management. Now, a lot of time you forward a lot of things to your customer, or you broadcast to cold leads and things like that. New launch just broadcast, market trend you also send, your listing for sale you also send, property news also send. As a result, they find it very messy. Now, we created a creator. A creator can create newsletter, EDM for you instantly, very professional, so they can consolidate effort and send to them like a professional pro. All right, so let me don't say much. I'll show with you a very quick 20-second video of what is it all about. Take a look right now. All right, so example, you can create a newsletter. Name it whatever you want. August edition newsletter, or District 19 landed newsletter, or whatever. Okay, Jason newsletter. Step 1, select a template. All done up for you already. You can choose all the template for this newsletter or EDM. And then you can start to edit from this template, make things really easy for you. You can add content, you can continue to write if you want to write description or talk about things. You can add header, you can play around with your font size and style. All right, very interactive. And you can go into your own database because it's built by us. You can go to your own listing, your own resale listing, and see you want to add any of the resale listing here to sell, to promote for your seller, or to impress your seller or clients. All right, or really market it. And you can even go to our own project database, 150 over project. Share any project that you want to share, which is hot in today's market or relevant to this newsletter. And you select the project. You can go further in depth to select which component, which piece of information in this project to display. Impressive. All right, first of all, foreign residents, you display fact sheet, location map, artist impression, a la carte, totally a la carte. All right. And what is a newsletter without research report, right? So we have a lot of research report and latest news for you to just click, and it will display a full report in the same newsletter. Isn't it good? And when all is done, you save a copy and you're ready to blast out. You can choose to send via email, via WhatsApp, post on Facebook, any other dissemination method. You can even publish an ebook. You can even use this to do a landing page for your social media marketing. This boosts prospecting to another level. All right, so this is definitely a game changer. Do check it out. Now, the next game changer, which is something that has not launched yet, but I'll just give you a heads up. All right, is our very own PropNex analytic tool. All right. So this will launch somewhere at February 2022. All right. So this is just a small hints up, just give you a teaser slides. All right, just for your eye. So basically what it means is whenever you meet a client, if you want to go for a presentation or for your own reference, if you're serving a buyer or to impress a buyer about your knowledge, you can always key in a certain property. All right. It covers condo, HDB, commercial, industrial. All right. So you can key the property address and the whole piece of information about the property will display in front of you. This is a prototype, but you will get a whole idea of it. All right. So the whole information is at your fingertips. All right. A summary of the price range, the rental AO, everything at your fingertips, the key information, the facilities, how to get there to the facilities, the train, the amenities, the train distance, the LRT's distance, bus stop, bus number, school distance, childcare, grocery distance, all are displayed here. Past transaction prices, transaction with unit number are all displayed here. Site plan, site map, tower view to show the profit and loss, to show the SSD SSD year, size, bedroom type, things like that are all displayed in your palm instantly. This is our analytic tool coming really soon. All right. So this is something I want to share. And of course, there's a lot more things. You can change map. You can see dimension of the site of the landed property. You can check out master plan. You can draw graph to compare the trend, to look at this property graph to see whether it's a growing trend or flat trend or downward trend. All this is available very soon. All right. So these are some of our other artist impressions. They were prepared already and we are programming to give you the confidence. We are launching February 2022. Stay tuned for it. All right. So now, thank you for watching. I've covered our technology. Of course, there's more to it, but in this short sharing, I purposely picked this 11 feature that matters to you and you can closely relate to what I say. So once again, I'm Jason Tan. Thank you for watching. If you missed video 1 and 2, go back to take a look. And I hope after you see, you're convinced that these are the 5 key areas that matters to your business and you're coming on board with us. And we hope to really see you soon. All right. Thank you. Bye.